Hello dear 10th class. In our previous video, we studied about human nervous system and about the forebrain. The forebrain is a major part of the brain which mainly works as a thinking or main coordinating organ. So today we will study about the midbrain and the hindbrain part of our brain. So in case of midbrain, we are having two major parts. One is called as cerebral peduncles and the other is the optic lobes. In case of cerebral peduncles, these are actually two heavy fiber tracts, heavy nerve fiber tracts which are called as crura cerebri, which we call crura cerebri. This crura cerebri is just only meant for connecting forebrain to hindbrain. Fine. And the next part is the optic lobes. These optic lobes will act as a control center for eye movement and hearing responses. So our midbrain, the middle part of the brain, is meant for joining the cerebral hemispheres. Cerebral hemispheres are actually joined with the help of corpus callosum, but it is meant for the connection of forebrain with the hindbrain with the help of two fiber tracts known as crura cerebri, and the other one is the optic lobes, which act as a control center for eye movement and hearing responses. The second part of last and the third part of the brain is known as hindbrain. This hindbrain is divided into three parts: cerebellum, pons varolii, and medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata is also known as brainstem, which extends into spinal cord. The spinal cord is the region which is protected inside your backbone. So here the cerebellum, the first important part of the hindbrain, it is meant for controlling our posture. Means आप कैसे खड़े रहते हैं, कैसे चलते हैं, कैसे बैठते हैं, आपके बॉडी पोस्चर को ये कंट्रोल करता है. Secondly, it helps to maintain our body equilibrium or we can say body balance. Means अगर आपको कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन करे कि आपको वॉक करना है स्ट्रेट लाइन में, then you are having the cerebellum active and you will walk in a straight line because of the help of cerebellum functioning properly. Next important function which is performed by cerebellum is the voluntary actions. Voluntary actions are the such kind of actions which are usually performed with our will, and these are generally performed by our limbs or we can say our external organs like our hands and legs. Fine. So cerebellum is meant to control our posture, body balance and voluntary actions. The second important part of the hindbrain is the pons varolii. It's just only control a few aspects of respiration. Respiration, inhalation and exhalation is controlled by pons varolii. Next is the medulla oblongata. It is meant to control your involuntary action. Actually, our body performs basically three types of actions: voluntary, involuntary and reflex actions. So cerebellum meant to control your voluntary actions. Medulla will control our involuntary actions, which are generally performed by our internal organs and without our will. They do not require the will of our body, will of ourselves to be functional. The third I taught about that, the reflex actions. Reflex actions are generally these are the smart or we can say sudden automatic actions or a kind of involuntary actions which occur suddenly. जैसे हम कहीं जा रहे हैं, रास्ते में कहीं गड्ढा आ जाए, एकदम से हम जो एक्शन बिना जाने पहचाने उस टाइम एक्शन जो परफॉर्म करते हैं, दैट इज रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन. दीज आर जनरली प्रोटेक्टिव इन नेचर. These kind of reflex actions are controlled by midbrain and spinal cord together. ठीक है, थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ एक्शन भी हमने पढ़ लिए, इसके ऊपर डिटेल वीडियो भी मैं आगे बनाऊंगी. तो बिफोर दैट वी आर हैविंग द midbrain and hindbrain. The midbrain has two parts, cerebral peduncles and optic lobes. cerebral peduncles में crura cerebri है जो आपके forebrain को hindbrain से कनेक्ट करती है, इंपॉर्टेंट वन. ऑप्टिक लोब्स ये कंट्रोल सेंटर है आई के लिए और हियरिंग रिस्पॉन्सेस के लिए, आई की मूवमेंट्स के लिए और हियरिंग रिस्पॉन्सेस के लिए. ठीक है, और हिंडब्रेन के थ्री पार्ट्स हैं, सेरिबेलम, पॉन्स वेरोली एंड द थर्ड इज द मेडुला ऑब्लोंगेटा. ये तीन पार्ट आपके बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में भी पूछे जाते हैं एंड द फोर कॉम्पिटिटिव बेस्ड इन पार्ट्स के बारे में क्रूरा सेरेब्री है, पोन्स वेरोली है, इन सब के फंक्शंस आपको पता होने चाहिए. On the basis of their functions, various types of questions can be asked. Thank you.